Welcome to Patty's Aquatics, and in today's video, that's right, I've got new fish. Just got them in. It's one of the most favorite and exciting parts of being in this hobby is getting new fish for an aquarium. And I got them for one of my favorites, my favorite natural fish keeper of all time. That's LRB over at LRBAquatics.com. So stick around and we'll open this up and see what I got. All right, we're going to open these up together live here and see what happens. So, like I said, Lucas over at LRB Aquatics is one of my favorite places to get fish. I very much love the natural fish keeping aspect that he has, and all his fish and plants you get from him are all homegrown from everything he's grown or bred, which I find amazing and awesome. So, what did I get? We'll see in a second here, but just sticker, it looks like. Perfect LRB sticker. That is awesome. That'll be going somewhere probably on my desk here. Acclimation process, which I already know. And let's dig in here. Now, it is August, and I had pretty mild weather here in Wisconsin. I'm not sure how it was down in Florida, so obviously I don't think there's any heat packs. Things still feel nice in here. They don't feel overly warm, which is perfect. And here we go. These are going to be hard to see, so I will show some closer footage, but what I got were those king, if I pronounce them right, Yama orange red rice fish. He had featured them just recently in a video of his where he showed them out in his ponds. There's 3 more. There's 4 in this one. I ordered 10 in total. Like I said, I'll show some better footage of it in a little bit. And there should be 1 more bag in here, probably with 3 of them in. Perfect. All 10 of them are alive. They're nice size. It's perfect. So what do we do for acclimating these fish? Like I said, Lucas sends you with a little sheet here that gives you an acclimation process. And for his, like I know, he uses breather bags. So you don't want to put them floating in your tank. What you want to do is keep them out and get them temperature acclimated just from the temperature within your room. Now that these are actual rice fish, don't need heaters and stuff, they should be pretty close to what mine are, but I'm going to let them sit out for a tiny bit here just because, you know, I don't want any issues to arise. But yeah, so he's got a perfect little acclimation piece of paper that comes with every purchase that tells you how to acclimate not only your fish, but your shrimp and your plants. So that being said, let's let these sit for a few minutes and then I'll show you putting them in the tank, which, by the way, we can talk about that while in the meantime. So this is the tank that they're going to go into. Now, this is that 20-gallon tank that I set up just recently for, in that video, which I'll link up here, where how to create a natural tank and what is a natural tank. But I rearranged it a little bit. That piece of wood it used to be over here. I basically took everything out and re-put it back in. I wasn't happy with the way it was. I really wanted this wood to be up higher, not just down and turned around. And then I put some dwarf sage in the back too, because I really thought that would be beneficial for these rice fish to be able to possibly lay their eggs on. I threw some Salvinia minima in there, or Nattons, I don't remember which it is, and a little bit of hornwort for now, just to help with the nutrient level. And like I said, I put some of these crypts and move them around. They look a little crappy right now, but if you're familiar with crypts, you basically want those roots, that root system. Sometimes they're going to melt back, but they're going to have new shoots coming up, and I already see a few of them started in here. So this is the tank it's going to go into. Like I said, I also put a black background on it as well, so those fish should really stick out. And then I got a cool light from Higer here, which is hard to see, and I will be doing a video on this light because I find it very interesting. So that being said, let's get these fish here. You see them. Let's get them out of the bags. It's been a little bit, and get them into a specimen container where you can see them a little better. And we're going to throw them in the tank and see what they do. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes since they've been sitting out, so it's perfectly fine now to get these guys into the tank. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut them, drain the water, put them in the net, and then put them over into this little specimen container, give you a closer look, and then I'm going to get them into that tank. So try cutting let's cut the top off, I guess. Well, that was an epic failure. And always make sure there's none left in the bag. All right, so we got 3 in there. Let's get them in here. Righty. And the water that's in this container that I have them in now is straight from that tank. So they can get acclimated to that right away while I'm getting them out of here, getting their brethren out of here. I don't like the corner. Let's do this. 3 more. Now, my plan for these guys is obviously to try to breed them. If you probably haven't noticed in some of my videos, I have had a recent obsession with trying to breed egg scattering fish. Get out of there, buddy. This guy's stuck in the bag. Get out, you want to live. There you go, gotcha. And rice fish are becoming into that passion as well. I still have those Matano rice fish from Lucas that they have to be breeding in that tank, which I'll show you some footage maybe here of, but I'm not finding any babies yet. He had told me that they like to eat their young, which isn't a good thing. So a heavier planted tank is the best thing for them, and I really haven't got around to really trying to breed them yet. But I will, because right now I've been focusing on my white-collared minnows. But then these guys are also online. All right, so I got them in the container. You can see here a little bit of them. So they're not super red, but I know in the video he had said that as they get older, that orange and red colors really start to come out on them. And they've been in bag for how long, so they're probably a little washed, but I'm going to get them in this tank now, so let's do that. The King Yama orange-red rice fish entering the new 20-gallon tank of Patty's Aquatics. There you go, guys. It's your new home. Try to put enough area in here for coverage for them. That piece of wood's got a lot of biofilm on it, which will get eaten away by the snails. And I do plan on I know there are a couple small shrimp in here that got integrated when I put the plants in, but I do plan on adding a few more shrimp within here too to start a colony. I think I got some of those red really shrimp in here right now, and I think that's probably what I'll stock in here. But so that is them. That is the orange red King Yama race fish from LRB Aquatics. Now, I have to say this, if you're not familiar with LRB and Lucas over there, go to his channel and hit the subscribe button. I will put a link within the description of the video. And also check out his website, lrbaquatics.com. He has so many cool fish and plants. It gets updated every Friday. Shipping prices are completely and utterly reasonable. The prices of the fish are great too. And like I said, everything is homegrown. He breeds everything there. He doesn't bring fish in as a business. He breeds everything he sells, plants and fish-wise. And I think that's great. And that's absolutely something I like to support. So, and like I said, LRB is one of the foremost founders of this natural method, in my opinion, and someone I very much look up to as far as how he takes care of his tanks, to show people that it is entirely possible to have tanks with no filters and no air, which this tank is one of them, like the rest of my fish room. So these are some awesome fish. I can't wait to see them more within the channel and hopefully get them to breed. So Like I said, check out LRBAquatics.com. These are great fish from a great guy that sent them to me from a great company. Well, those are my new fish, like I said, that I got from LRB and LRBAquatics.com. Go check his stuff out. I'll have it all linked within the description of my video, his YouTube channel, his website. Definitely check it out. Like I said, great guy, great part of this hobby, and someone you definitely should support. Now, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and also hit that join button if you're interested in becoming a paid member. I also, in the description of my channel, I have now a merch store through Teespring. I have a link through there. So if you're interested in getting any merch of Patty's Aquatics, that'll be in there. Not that you would, but if you do, hey, join me. Sport the shirts around or the t-shirts. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and always remember to think outside the box and take a step back into nature. Hope to see you next time here at Patty's Aquatics.